Location, location, location.
I'm Realtor Victor Naraki, and I specialize in homes near Disney World.
Hey, I'm Victor Naraki, and I'm here in this community today on this beautiful June 1st morning. My customers are closing tomorrow. They're not in town, so I am doing the walkthrough. Hello, everybody. Where are you watching from? Take a look after this spiffy opening. Stay tuned right after this spiffy opening. Right after this spiffy opening. So you're looking at the house for the very first time.
It is exceeding expectation at the moment.
Wonderful. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki with one of my buyers, Darlene, and she just bought a house near Disney World. And now she can go on the Jungle Cruise anytime she wants, 100 times a year. Same jokes, but 100 times a year. Hey everyone, how are you today? Well, it's a great day to live stream because it's cloudy and not so hot. Last week it was terrible, it was so hot. So I wasn't going to live stream this weekend, but I know I'm not going to be available next weekend. And I really wanted to do a live stream from my new listing. Now, if you want any information about this listing, there is a link in the description of this video that takes you to the actual listing of this home. Whoops. Okay. When we get inside, we'll have a better connection, and then I'll go off of Wi-Fi because I think I'm on Wi-Fi right now. Okay. So they've got some really great upgraded landscaping here in front, on the sides, in the back, which you'll see shortly. This home is in a community where when this was all new, I was actually the top salesperson. I sold 12 homes in here when brand new. And now I've had one listing recently where I sold a resale. And then I had a listing where I was sold for the buyer recently. And it was right on this road. I've actually sold about 7 right on this road. So 21 people watching already. How wonderful. Please tell me where you're watching from. So we're going to step inside here. There's so much to see in this home. It does have the Sky Bell, which is like the Ring doorbell. Tucson, Arizona. Cool. Great. Thank you. Charleston, South Carolina today. Great. So they have done some amazing things. This is the Clifton model. I think I've sold probably three Clifton models. Most of the homes I've sold have been Del Rey's, which was the four bedroom, but this is only like a 200 square feet smaller than that. It does have one bedroom, an office, and then the primary bedroom. But the upgrades to this home, which you get a little hint of right there, are amazing, really amazing. So we're going to step in. I'm telling you, this house has, just like the house I just saw with one of my customers recently, this house has some of the most amazing upgrades. But they really have decorated it up. This is their haunted mansion room. None of this material conveys. I am so sorry. So none of it conveys, but let me show you what it would look like empty. This is what it would look like cleared out. So, but it gives you ideas of what you could do. Here's what you could do with it. There. So curtains stay. Curtains can stay. Um, Definitely this is uh makes the most of this space here. See, now I have a Jungle Cruise room at my house. Um, I have a Jungle Cruise, I have Toy Story, I have Mary Poppins, but I have not been able to do it up as much as this house has done. So it shows you what you could do. Now, here's a real upgrade for you. Okay, if you need a step-in tub, it's already been installed for you here. Um, I think this is just amazing the way they've been able to do this. So you can still use it as a shower there, but step-in tub. Yeah, the lime is um I think this is called I have this in my Jungle Cruise room. I think it's called gratifying green. So step-in tub, that's the one of the upgrades. I'm going to put the banner up. Da, 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 da. Okay. Yeah, so after we are finished here, I'm going to drive around this community. Okay, I'm not going to point out the houses that I've sold because that's rude. But as I mentioned, I've on to my 14th sale in this community. And then I'm going to drive you out to the quote future connection. Okay. And I say quote future connection to Disney World because they've been delaying and delaying and delaying. But let me show you how close we are to Disney World right now. I've got a map here. So I just timed it, and we are at the little red circle on the left-hand side, okay? It took me, really did take me 25 minutes. And as you know, I live a mile from Disney World. I live even a little bit further from your connection to Disney World. So you could be, it took me 25 minutes to get here today. So Now, that blue line is when the future connection road is put in, but they've postponed it again until November of next year. It was supposed to be January of next year. Okay. Um, I don't think it's not going to happen. It's just that they need other things to happen first. Because if that road was connected right now, the amount of traffic they would get is unbelievable. They need the 517, I'm sorry, 516, which is just north of this, to connect first. They really do. And that's going to be a state of the art highway. Okay, so this is this is what was the flex space, and this is the upgrades that they've put in here. So they have the cabinetry, okay. They've got the dual temperature refrigerator here. They've got the TV, which they would leave the TVs that are attached to the walls. So you got two things going on here. You've got a great office space. You know, could use this as a desk. And then you put a sofa here. The sofa does not convey, but probably that you can make them an offer. Um, Moo Moo, I just saw your comment. I'm telling you, Moo Moo, if you see water, fresh water, uh, uh, and especially a pond, because ponds are a little bit warmer than lakes, you will see alligators. I checked today. I told them to go away. They did. Just kidding. But yeah, you do see alligators. I have a pond about the same size in the backyard of my house, and I saw an alligator eating a bird the size of a turkey. It was huge, and it does. Yeah. Do they fuss with you? I don't think they don't. I I wouldn't walk my small dog by the water. Okay. Um, I wouldn't walk my small children by the water, just in case. But honestly, you hear about those once every couple of years. Okay, so this is their open floor plan. Now, I want to say that there are other over 55 communities. This is an over 55 community near here. Closer to Disney World, they go up in price. Okay. Um, so, and because they're brand new and there isn't any inventory in many of those communities, there's actually one community that's still selling inventory homes. You're not going to get the kind of discount that you'd want. Absolutely, Moo gators can climb gates, but you usually get enough warning. You know, if they do, they don't climb my gate, that's for sure. If you're really concerned about gators, be be off the water. I don't mind looking at them. I know they're there. There was one time that a kid was in the pond kayaking, and I went on the Facebook page and I said, Whoever that was, do not do that. Don't do that. That is dumb. That is really, really dumb. There's gators everywhere around here. There was even a gator in our community pool. It was a little thing like 2 foot long. But me personally, I haven't been closer to them than 20 feet away, the most. And I've been living here for 15 years. So they don't pop up at you, believe me. So this has this community, this built home has the upgraded kitchens, which includes granite countertops. Let me just look at these. Up. Cabinets are dovetail construction. That's a higher end construction. Soft close. Oh, they've got some great upgrades in pantry. Okay, so they've obviously done the shelving and everything, plus a pot rack right up here. Okay, so now let's go into, I'm going for 17 minutes already. Wow, cool. Okay, now let's look at the laundry room. All right. So obviously they've done the cabinetry, the washer dryer convey. They've also installed, which I haven't seen in this community, they've installed a kitchen, a laundry room sink, which I think is great for this community. So that's all been installed. This is move-in ready. Okay, now let's go into their primary bedroom. This Clifton model has 2 walk-in closets, one over there and one through the bathroom. Yes, good point. Thank you, Christopher. There is crown molding that they have installed throughout the entire home, even in the bathroom. So these are upgrades that you don't get when you buy the home originally. But they did have that done. Okay, so the whole house does have the green color to it. I love this color. I think it's great for it is the color that I put in. I think it's called gratifying green. It's from Sherwin-Williams. So yeah, so my Jungle Cruise room has that. It's a nice size room. But we haven't seen the real top feature of this home yet. That is just like, wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. So we're going to go for a little ride through the area. Hopefully the signal stays good when I switch off the Wi-Fi. Dual vanity. Here's the toilet room. Has a bidet installed. Usually I don't see the toilet room, but it does have a bidet. Step-in shower. And here is the closet space. It's interesting to see it partially cleaned out like this. 27 people watching. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Remember to like, comment, and share. This community is in Claremont. It is in Lake County. Lake County borders Orange County, which I think most of Disney is in Orange County and some in Osceola County. Also comes with a little less of a price tag when you're in a different county like this. So let's just walk around here. I'm telling you, the furnishing is beautiful. I wish it all conveyed. But it, a couple of pieces could. I think the sofas here could. Yeah. So if you have any questions, please ask anything about well, I'll tell you, Diane, the connecting road is a big disappointment because when I was selling here back in 2019, they said 2021, but they were only conveying what they heard from the county. And the county is delayed because I think they realized that the connector road, when that gets opened up, if they don't have another connection available, there's going to be 100 cars a minute coming through. So they that's not what they want. They want to get that 516 connected first. And if you're out there, you've seen they've done a lot of work to it. The 516, if you Google it, 516 Freeway, Florida, it actually has a way to recharge electric cars that's going to be included. That is unbelievable to me. Unbelievable. Okay, so now we're going to go. This is what they added after they moved in. You've got it is screened in, okay, 28 feet that way, 38 feet. It's huge. And boy, I hope this door wasn't left open. I guess did I do that? I don't think I did that. Okay. Let's not lock it behind me. Okay, so everything out here except for the hammock can convey with the current sale price. All right. So I'm going to try to stay right here because I still got the signal. Okay. Yes, good point. There is a lot of stuff in Claremont on the 27. Okay. The 27 freeway, which is out there about 3 miles. If you go north, you hit BJ's Wholesale, you hit JC Penney. There, it's beyond Kohl's, which I go to once a month. I love Kohl's. You got a whole bunch of eateries, including Culver's out there. When you get on the 50, you do get the Costco and all that. But the Costco is about the same distance from here as it is from Winter Garden. Okay, so the kitchen conveys, all the kitchen appliances convey that the outdoor kitchen. Okay, this furniture can convey. But look at all the upgraded landscaping that they did. All of that here, and they've added a sink here. But this, of course, is the piece de resistance. Okay, this is I call this a splash pool, but it also is, okay, a spa. So it bubbles like crazy. I didn't want to turn anything on today. I just felt a little that I just didn't want to risk leaving it on accidentally. So I left it the way they have. If I had a showing, I would probably turn it all on. But that waterfall is so cute. And then they have 15 jets, 3 of which are heated. So this is really a spa, okay? But and there's no gators getting in. Yes. Yeah, no gators in this pool. Unless they can tear through that screen anyway. And great little tile embellishments here as well. 29 people watching. So thank you so much. I'm going to show you the video that I did of this home. Hey, okay. Thank you for watching that. I was really pleased with that. Is a new service that I purchased. I get 48 um, videos that it will create for me. It really did a great job. Now, also, a couple more things I want to point out. They created the sitting area. When you sit here at night, you could see the fireworks right there. I have to come out here one night and get firework pictures. And oh, look at this. Look at this. Yes, there's probably an alligator in there right now, a little guy. But look at those 2 wood cranes right there. I don't know if you could see them through the screen, but they're right there. They always travel in pairs. Yeah, I love them. They're so cute. But this community is sold out right now. So everything in here is a resale, only a couple years old. Next thing I want to point out to you is the outdoor shower. Okay, so this home has an outdoor shower, which I think is great. I'm going to read comments and then I'm going to go inside and talk to you about when was the community built. Perfect segue. Well, I think they sold out the last home a year and a half ago. Last new construction. Okay. And And in fact, I probably sold one of the last ones. And they started, I think it was 5.5 years ago, so 2019. And the first one I sold in here was a villa. Oh, now a villa, and they have a couple of those available right now. A villa, sorry. Yeah, so a villa is like a duplex, but with duplexes, you buy both units. With a villa, you buy the right unit or the left side, right unit or the left side unit. So they have a couple of those available now too. And if you want the current listings, please message me. They have one unit here that is just, I remember, like in the 400s. And I will tell you the reason nobody's buying it is because the floor they installed is just like white marble. And that's why my customers walked away from it. They didn't like the flooring. But how much does it cost you to put new flooring in and you get what you want? You know, so it's a give and take. You get, you do you want to just get the color that's already there? Or do you want to put your own in, you know? So, okay, the current asking price of this home is $650. So when you add the pool, when you add the the step-in shower, when you add all the features that are scrolling at the bottom, when you add the upgraded study, the upgrades they've put into the study, when all the closets that have been redone. So that's where the price comes from. But this pool area, if you wanted to build it now, not talking about just the price, you would be a year out with the majority of pool suppliers here. So here you have the pool already done for you. And if you don't like the 650, make an offer. So now the other homes could be in the 400s. If you step on over to some of the other communities that still have some lots available, about 10 lots available, you're talking about starting at 650. So why not get something in the 400s? And then you can afford to put a pool in. You'd wait a year, So that when that connection road goes through, I do believe they're going to make this community more desirable. I don't know what it will do to the pricing. I can't speak for pricing. Anybody who tells you the prices will go up is not doing their job. You cannot say prices will go up. You can't say they'll go down either. So anyway, but let me tell you about this community. So, boy, why is the camera so hot? It feels hot. Okay, so here we have the community center, the Cabana Club. Okay, now one thing I really like about this community and the timing of this community is that the Cabana Club, the community center, is already built. I have sold in communities with community centers like this, where the community center was not opened yet for another year or so. I like that it's already built, it's done, and that's what I look for in a new community. when I sell in communities that are still building. I think it's really important that you have a community center that's already built out. Okay. They've got a pool where it can be swimming and relaxation. They've got zero entry, and they've also got the swimming lanes. So, and it's maintained at a very good temperature all year round, but it's already, it's got those three things. It's not just a one thing where you could just swim. So it's got those three things. Also, if you could see on the right hand, they've got the bocce ball, not bocce ball, but pickleball and tennis courts. They've got a fitness center, which I'll show you a picture of. Here's a picture of the pool. So there's the swimming lanes. They've also got screened in areas. And of course, all this is for, with the HOA and CDDs that you pay. But there's the pool with its, so at the bottom of the screen is the swimming lanes. At the top of the screen on the right is the zero entry. And then underneath that cabana thing is the shaded area where you could just swim and, relax. So there's the screened in area. It's got the fitness center, which I'm telling you, to get a shot of this fitness center with nobody in it, there's always someone using it, which I think is great. And then it's got this fitness room, which on the screen there, they play videos for exercise. I think they also have someone come in to do Zumba and yoga and all that kind of stuff. So does anybody have any questions for me? Yes. Cable TV is included. Diane is one of the actual residents here, so cable TV is included. I don't have the HOA fees and CDD in front of me. Diane, do you happen to know? Because you have the same size home about. It's 34 people watching. Thank you so much for watching today. Whoops. Front camera. Back ultra wide. Scooby-Doo. Okay, so a lot of people just joined. I'll do another walkthrough of the home, and then I'll lock up and I'll take you on a tour of the area. So obviously this pool is an extensive upgrade. Those travertine tiles. Okay. Here's the pool spa. They've got a great view of the pond. Sink, shower. These are all things that are not standard. These are upgrades that they did later on. Then a sitting area out there. And then we'll step in. Locked. Okay. Let's go take you into the primary bedroom. And we'll do a reverse walkout here. So here is the primary bedroom. This model has 2 closets, which I think is great. A couple of the models do have 2 closets here. If anybody is looking to move to Central Florida in the next months or years, please go to my website, celebratingflorida.com, but also friend me on this social media, subscribe to whatever social media you're looking at. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. I post reels, I post several times a week at least. I'm trying to get more into Instagram. Thank you so much, Curtis family. Always appreciate your words of support. I'm going to start when when we start seeing the fireworks coming earlier. I'm going to start doing fireworks at night again. So here we have open floor plan. 34 people watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't thank you enough. This is great. Okay. We didn't talk about the upgraded appliances. Okay. So they do have some really great appliances here. I think they said this is induction. I don't remember. I have to ask. Okay, but they have. I mean, look at these controls. This is awesome. This is definitely an upgrade from what's usually included. And look at this refrigerator here. It's got the screen that tells you what's inside. It's got the calendar. I mean, look at this. It's got a doggy running. Look at the doggy running. Okay. You can watch YouTube. You can watch me watching you. Wish I'd known that. Fridge manager. Let's see. Let's take a look in the fridge. Okay, so this is the temperatures in the fridge right now. I don't know which one shows you what's going on in the fridge. No, okay. I know I've seen that where you can see what's in the fridge. Okay, so we got quartz countertops. You know, this is the upgraded package with the tile floors. Tile floors in the bathroom, tile floors in the kitchen, in the study. Anybody have any questions for me? Anything you want to? Okay. Oh, smart home. Gee, the temperature felt really good in here and it was 80 degrees. I'm surprised. It doesn't feel too hot in here, but that explains why the camera was a little hot. Oh, we did not look at the garage. This is locked. Oh, yeah. These people have cars like you wouldn't believe. This is the cutest car in the world. I'm telling you. It does not convey. Very squeaky doors. You know how I am about squeaky doors. Okay. And there's a little closet space here. Okay. Here is the study, which they upgraded. This is an office type study. It's so interesting to me how my buyers do so many different things with their homes. So now this could be a guest room. It doesn't qualify as a third room because it doesn't have a closet. It needs to have a closet. Hey, Victoria Craig, how are you? Okay. Thank you. 40 people, and I'm going to be signing off. Well, I'll try to make it worth your while because I'm going to take you on a little tour of the community. We're going to drive through. It's going to be, um, with the phone reception, not the Wi-Fi. So I'm going to have to, if I lose you for a second, please bear with me. Oh, okay. I'll point it out. I'm going to take a. I was planning on driving, doing a loop of yellow top. I hope the connection stays good. I don't think I turned that on. No. All right. And just to give you ideas of what you could do with your home, this is their haunted mansion room. I absolutely love what they've done here. I have, as you know, a Jungle Cruise room, a Toy Story room, and Mary Poppins room. I don't think it's done up as much as this is. I think my Toy Story room is my favorite, just because I've done so much with it. My Jungle Cruise, I wish I would love to paint the walls. Um, like you're going through the Jungle Cruise with the elephant and all that kind of stuff, but that'd be taking a lot of money. I don't want to spend a lot of money right now. But my friend who's an artist is all set to do it for me. Okay, so does anybody have any more questions for me? Oh, I think I should turn. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. There. Okay. Turned it off. Okay, that's off. Off, off, off. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to lock up. And then we're going to get in the car. And I'm really hoping we don't lose connection. Love this color door, by the way. It's the same color as mine. Okay. And, everything here is so well maintained in this property. It's move in ready. And of course, this community put the brick pavers, which I think is great. And as we mentioned already, they have upgraded landscaping. And so many in this community have conservation views or pond views. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off of Wi-Fi. What is that? Yeah, let me get into my car and I can see what we're looking at here. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, great. Okay. Snapped into reality there. All right. So, um, bear with me. I'm not going to be able to read your comments. Okay. So, because I'll be driving. Okay. And then, no, I have to always loosen this thing. How to get tight. Okay. Oh, I think that's their house right there. Is that the yellow gray house at the yellow top? Okay. Uh, okay, no phone connected. 45 people watching. This is a bummer that I already left the house. Anybody who's joining me now, go back to my YouTube page and rewatch the stream. Okay, so now yellow top. I think it was I sold. Okay, so Blazing Star. Okay. There we go. All right. So if I didn't answer your question, I probably will be able to answer in about 10 minutes when I stop to show you the connection road that they're promising, quote, 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 because now I'm a little annoyed. They said it was going to be January 1st. Now they're saying November. Um, so, but a lot of the work, I mean, all the work on the Lake County side has been done. So let's go and we're going to go through here. We're going to go through Yellow Top Loop. I think this is it. This is what one of my customers' houses right here. I know I sold one on yes, the gray house at the corner. Yes, this is it. This is it. Okay. And 2 wood cranes in their backyard. How cute. Look at that. Oh, they put on the extension. I didn't know that. They don't keep me informed. Yeah, that was the house. Yeah. Okay. So I've sold another house on here. These houses are just under the houses that are more narrow looking. They are in the high 300s when they get listed. I sold one at 390 that I had listed. So I can't see your comments right now. See, some people are commenting. And one thing I like is, here you go. Here's this one thing I like. Sidewalks on both sides. I think that should be a regulation. I hope it is now. Don't know if it is, but I hope it is. Okay, so now we're going to go Blazing Star Drive. Sometimes Star Circle, Blazing Star Circle. Okay. And we'll pass the clubhouse and then we'll go out. I know I locked at the door. Worries, always worries. I know I locked it because I remember going, okay. And this is circle. Twin flower, love grass. I was hoping those were one of my customers. They kind of look like my customers. A lot of people who live here get jobs at Disney World, part-time jobs. Like one of my customers I know works at Universal. And they've also got a lot here, but I wish there was an open house today. With me, if I lose signal, I am sorry if I lose signal. I actually should. Could change. But I was here. I mean, I remember when this was all empty, totally empty. I mean, I remember when the entire community was empty. Back in those days, we had to walk in dirt. So, oh, it just passed it. Yeah, I think I'm getting close to a house that I sold. I think it's this house in the corner. Winged elm I've sold on here. It's very annoying that all these houses were sold under the pretense that there was going to be a connection road soon. But they were working off of what they were told by the county. I don't think the county should have approved all this construction with only one access road out. There should always be two access roads out. Another house that I sold just passed. I'm not going to point them out because that's. Oh, this is fun. This is. Oh, I like your style. Quantum fiber. That's a stylish car. Just like Victor's car. Very stylish. Customer of mine spotted me in the parking lot of Animal Kingdom and waited for me when I came in, and there you go. We went to Animal Kingdom together. This used to be that's a 4-bedroom. This used to be the sales office. It's funny to see it like that, all finished out. That's funny. Kind of cracks me up because I mean, I was in there a million times. Oh, there's the clubhouse right there. Okay. Calypso. I'm sorry, Cabana. Calypso's the other one. 50% of the people that I brought here bought in here. 50% easily. Now, and it is gated. It's not guard gated. I wish it was, but I would tell you if it was attendant gated, it would be another $100 a month. So now I'm going to show you the area. I guess you guys can hear me, right? I see that Dole Whip. I hope I keep with you. I hope I stay connected with you guys. Now, if you go in the other direction, if you turn right, that takes you to the 27. We're going left. We're going east, sort of southeast, actually. Now, here's another community right here. This is not an over 55 community, and that's right there. So, KB Homes, I think they do a good job. I did not sell in this community here, but I did sell on the other side. Okay. Right now, you're 25 minutes to Disney World, but you would not be going in this direction. You go in the other direction, get on the 27, go south, then you go east, and then go north. So you're making a U-E, making a big U. This is going to be a direct line to Disney World. When they open their sweet time and get their butts in gear. Very frustrating. It is very, very frustrating. But still, you're 25 minutes to Disney right now. That's not bad. It's just that you want to be 12 minutes to Disney. So connection seems to be working out pretty good. 30 people watching. Thank you so much. I see the wood cranes are really out today. I can't imagine the people who have bought in these apartments who were told that that road was going to open in 5 more months, and now they've found out it's going to be a year and 5 months. Can you imagine? Now, this guy's following me. I don't know where he thinks he's going, unless he's a realtor too. Okay. So we're going to stop up here because the road is closed. I actually saw a guy drive And you can see tracks. Oh my gosh, I would love to. Oh no, that dirt is too deep for me. Okay, so this road here, okay, but let me point out, I'm going to tell you. Da, 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 da. Now, they used to have a sign here that said, January 1st, 2026, that this road would open. These used to be orange groves here. I bet you could steal a couple oranges right now. But I've seen people drive right through here, right through there. When you get right through here, that's Winter Garden, and the prices start in the 600s. Start. Well, they do have. Yeah, you could probably get a 500. You could probably get some 500. Anyway, so but that's all Winter Garden, and you would. Where's that guy coming from? Oh, I hope it's not a police officer. Wow. I ain't doing that. I'm not getting arrested. That would be interesting. That can't be open. Maybe I could walk it. If I could find a place to park, I'm going to walk it. Because that guy, I should have flagged him down. But then here's another connection road right here that's going to go through. One day I should walk it from the other side because that's where he came from. Oh, oh, oh. Here's some cars. I'm going to wait here and see if they go around the circle or they go, and I'll show you. Ooh, two cars, both burgundy. Beautiful cars. I like burgundy cars. Burgundy's beautiful car. Let's see. Okay, one's going that way. Both going around the circle. I don't know why people come down this way. Oh, 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 look at that. Look at that. Look, look, look. What's he doing? What's he doing? Holy crap. No, you can't get through there, though. Shut up. I'm doing it. I'm going to break the law. We're all going down together, man. We're all going down. All you viewers, you pushed me to it. What the heck? I got to see where they're going. I got to see what's going on here. Ah! He's turning around, and this guy's going through the woods. Let's see. So that guy turned left there. I would not do this. I would really, really not do what I'm doing. Don't do it. So that guy, I think that's where they came through. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave and say, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not drunk. What makes you think I'm drunk? Okay, yeah. I can count the alphabet. Okay, so I'm not doing that. I'm not going to drive down. This guy drove down the dirt road. I really want to because I want to get home quick. So that's what they did. Okay, so it's not there. But look at all this. Look at this. This is to build the road. So they got the equipment. I really was expecting something, but that guy didn't come out. He went the other way, so that's cool. I think you could probably do it if you were a little bit more adventurous than me. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching today. That was really a great live stream. Um, See, I would do it if I would take that road if I knew how long it was. It looks like it's a really solid dirt road. I would probably do it, but I don't know how to get through it and everything, like where it ends up. So I'd have to check because it's supposed to just connect to the other communities that are up there. So I'm going to stop and see if I got any comments or anything that I can read. Oh, perfect area to stop. Wait, perfect area to stop right up here. Um, and they're not going to build this until this road is connected. But wait till you see this. Oh, no, wrong. Now, the one thing that I like about what I'm going to show you now is that when you live in Palms at Serenoa, you're going to be able to walk to this area, okay, without getting in your car, which I always think is like the best way to live. So that you just, where you could actually walk to stuff. Okay, so I'm going to turn in here. Okay, so you see this retail development. The next community over is Palms at Serenoa. All right. And they're doing their job. They're working at it, but they're not going to open it up until that road connects. Okay. So the diagrams that they show of this area are basically have about 10 different shops in it. Oh, that's funny, Sharon. Yes, that's my excuse. My GPS told me I could go through here. That's great. Oh my God, that's funny. I'm reading all your comments. That's great. Oh my God, so funny. But here's the thing. I have heard that some people have gotten ticketed from driving through there. So I don't want to get ticketed. But this is going to be right here a huge shopping area. So it looks like it's going to be stores. I've heard rumors about really good stuff like Publix and stuff like that. Nothing's going to be confirmed. Boy, I want a Trader Joe's. That's what I want. Okay. So, does anybody have any more questions before we sign off? That's great, Florida man. You know what? I will. 100 likes, I'll do it. I'll do it for 100 likes. Okay, so also tonight I'm going to be on the solo show. I should have posted a sign up, but go to my Facebook page. I'll have a link there. Let's see what else. I will share it to my Facebook page. And when Thursday, I'm going to be talking to a lender. So we're going to have all the lender questions that you've always wanted to ask. So when Thursday, I'll be talking to a lender, and I'm an important part of you buying a home, but if you're not paying cash, you need a lender. So thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. And I will be that's funny. Yeah, I'll take cowboy chicken. Okay, so thanks for watching today. I'm going to be live in 2 weeks with a live stream from homes. I'm going to be in Groveland in 2 weeks. And what else? That's it. Thank you for watching today. I appreciate it. Yes, I'll be on I always get that wrong. Grand Circle Tour podcast will be recording tonight for later in the week release. Oh, well, jeez, okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know how these TV things in your phone work. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea, Vito. I will tell you that I hear a lot of people paying a lot of money for insurance here. I do not pay a lot of money for insurance here. I pay $1,200 a year, and my house is 2,900 square feet. On the water, I've got private flood insurance. I'm very pleased with how much everything costs here. Okay, so thank you all very much, but that's a great idea to get to do the insurance. That's my next live stream. I'm going to try to do them every couple of weeks. Okay, thank you all for watching today. I appreciate it. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep.